Kofi's body ached as he struggled to sit up, his back throbbing with a dull pain from the fall. A faint bruise was already forming on his cheek, a reminder of Oki's slap. His head spun and his muscles felt tense from the sudden attack.
Stop!
Amma's voice pierced the chaos, her cry ringing out as she rushed to Kofi's side. But the men's anger and fear had reached a boiling point, and they would not be silenced. Kofi's face stung from the slap, and he stumbled backward, caught off guard by the sudden attack. The men's mocking laughter and jeers surrounded him, their words cutting deep.
Go back to your land, Kofi. We don't need you here. Amma is our only hope for a future. Leave now before things get worse.
The men's voices blended with the gentle morning breeze, creating a cacophony of hostility. Kofi struggled to regain his balance, but the men's relentless pushing and shoving sent him tumbling to the ground. As he fell, the clay pot Kofi had dropped earlier shattered beside him, its fragments scattering across the pathway. The sound of the pot's demise seemed to echo the shattering of Kofi's hopes for acceptance in this strange kingdom.
Stop!
Amma's voice pierced the chaos, her cry ringing out as she rushed to Kofi's side. But the men's anger and fear had reached a boiling point, and they would not be silenced. Kofi's body ached as he struggled to sit up, his back throbbing with a dull pain from the fall. A faint bruise was already forming on his cheek, a reminder of Oki's slap. His head spun, and his muscles felt tense from the sudden attack.
Leave him alone. Can't you see he's hurt?
Amma's face was a picture of fury, her eyes blazing with anger as she yelled at the men. The men, taken aback by Amma's outburst, slowly backed away, their faces sheepish. They muttered among themselves before quietly dispersing, leaving Kofi and Amma alone. Just then, Amma's suitors, Ife, Datun, Toby, Ovi, and Ease rushed to the scene, concern etched on their faces. They quickly assessed Kofi's condition and gently lifted him, carrying him towards the house as the rain began to drizzle. Amma walked beside them, her anger still simmering.
I'll never forgive them for this,
she whispered, her eyes flashing with determination. As they entered the house, Akua and the other elders looked up, their faces a mix of surprise and concern. Amma's suitors gently laid Kofi on a mat, and Amma quickly began to tend to his wounds, her touch gentle and soothing. The atmosphere was tense, the only sound the soft patter of rain outside and Kofi's labored breathing. The weight of the men's actions hung heavy in the air, and it was clear that the consequences of their behavior would be severe. Amma settled onto the mat, her eyes fixed on Na's wise face.
Respected Na, I'm still trying to understand the ways of our kingdom, but I know I want to rule with compassion and wisdom. I want to bring change, to find a way to balance our energies without relying solely on me.
Go on, child.
I believe Kofi's arrival is a sign. He's different, yet he's kind and brave. I trust him because he sees me, not just as a future queen or a vessel for the kingdom's survival.
Na's expression turned thoughtful.
And what of his past, his unknown origins?
I believe Kofi's past is connected to our kingdom's future. Together, we can uncover the secrets and find a new path forward.
Na's eyes seemed to bore into Amma's soul before nodding slowly.
I will support you, Amma, but be cautious. The weight of the throne is heavy, and not everyone will embrace change.
Amma's eyes searched Na's face, seeking reassurance, but the elderly woman's expression remained enigmatic.
I will consider your words, Amma, but remember the traditions of our kingdom are not to be taken lightly. The balance of energies is delicate, and your decisions will have far-reaching consequences.
Amma felt a pang of uncertainty. She had hoped for Na's guidance and support, but now she wondered if she had misread the situation entirely. Was Na truly neutral, or was she hiding her own agenda? As Amma left the Iroko tree's shade, she couldn't shake off the feeling that Na's words were laced with a subtle warning. The weight of her future responsibilities settled heavier on her shoulders, and she began to question her convictions. Was she truly ready to challenge the kingdom's traditions and forge a new path? As the next moon approached, the kingdom prepared for Amma's wedding. But Kofi, determined to disrupt the plans, hatched a mischievous scheme with his monkey pet, Miko. Follow the tale of Kofi's struggle for acceptance in a strange kingdom, where betrayal and redemption intertwine in a web of secrets and traditions. Will Amma's vision for change prevail, or will the weight of the throne crush her resolve?